Krishna 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 Rakshama Krishna 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 Rakshama Krishna 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 Rama Ragama Rama Ragama Rama Ragama Rakshama Rama Ragama Rama Ragama Rama Ragama Krishna 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 Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivra Jagacharya, who still tells us as Shishima, the divine bliss. ISKCON founder Charya Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Dhira Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivra Jagacharya, still tells us as Shishima, the divine bliss. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Ananda Guru Vaishnava Vrinda ki Namacharya Srila Haridasa Sakura. Prem Guru Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shama Radha Kunda Giri Guru Dham Vrindavan Dham ki Mathura Dham ki Navadu Mayapur Dham ki Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jamuna Mai ki Jai, Ganges Mai ki Jai, Rasi Devi ki Jai, Bhakti Devi ki Jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanand. All glories to Sambhu devotees. All glories to Sambhu devotees. All glories to Sambhu devotees. Glory to Shishi Guru Shri Gauranga. Om Gyana Tvirandasya Gyanandana Shalakayan Chakshuram Etam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Mahavistam Tapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaham Dadatika Kadantikam Bandinam Shri Gurun Shri Yuta Padakamala Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Pravadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakamitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandha Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaskute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavana Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sandivai Vacha Patitanam Pavabhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakti Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Sri Krishna Janmashtami ki, Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsav ki, Hare Krishna. Continue our reading from Ananda Vrindavan Champu by Srila Kavi Kalnapura Swami. The appearance of Lord Krishna. Mother Yashoda awoke amidst the joyous chattering of the elderly gopis. Leaning over the bed, she admired her gorgeous son. But upon noticing her own reflection on Krishna's body, she imagined it another woman. Thinking that a witch had assumed her form to kidnap Krishna, Yashoda became bewildered and yelled, "Get out of here! You go away!" Spontaneously, she cried out on the Singhade to protect her precious son. Beholding Krishna's tender face, Yashoda showered tears of affection that looked like an offering of a pearl necklace. Mother Yashoda saw Krishna's body as a mound of dark blue musk, softer than the butter churned from the milk ocean, overflowing with nectar. His charming body appeared like the foam of milk, but being dark blue in color, it seemed the foam was full of musk juice. Admiring the supremely delicate form of her son, Yashoda worried about his safety and feared the touch of her body might hurt his tender body. As he leaned over the bed, Yashoda bathed Krishna with the milk dripping from her breast. The elderly gopis instructed Yashoda how to caress the baby in her lap, and affectionately pushed the nipple of her breast into Krishna's mouth to feed him. Due to Yashoda's intense love, personified bliss flowed from her breast as steady streams of milk. When milk sometimes spilled out of Krishna's bimba fruit red leaves onto his cheeks, Mother Yashoda would wipe his face with the edge of her cloth. After feeding her son, Yashoda gazed affectionately at him in wonder. She saw her child's body as made of dazzling blue sapphires. His mouth resembled the red bimba fruit, and his hands and feet looked like exquisite rubies. Krishna's nails shone like precious gems. In this way, Yashoda thought her child was completely made of jewels. Then she perceived that his naturally reddish leaves looked like banduka flowers. His hands and feet resembled java flowers. His nails looked like malika flowers. Yashoda then thought, Krishna's whole body seems to be made of blue lotus flowers. He does not appear to be mine. After those deliberating within herself, Yashoda became stunned in amazement. The beautiful soft curly hairs on the right side of Krishna's chest resembled the tender stems of the lotus. Seeing the mark of silvers on his chest, Yashoda thought it was breast milk that had previously spilled out of his mouth. She tried unsuccessfully to remove these milk stains with the edge of her cloth. Struck with wonder, Yashoda thought this must be a sign of a great personality. Observing the sign of Lakshmi, a small golden line on the left side of Krishna's chest, Yashoda thought a small yellow bird had made a nest amidst the leaves of a tamarind tree. Could this be a streak of lightning resting on the rain cloud? Or could it be the golden stake marking a black gold tasting stone? Krishna's delicate leaf-like hands and feet, glowing pink like the rising sun, looked like clusters of lotus flowers floating in the Jamuna. Sometimes Yashoda saw the coily dark blue locks of baby Krishna as swarm of bumblebees surrounding his face, intoxicated from drinking too much honey nectar. The bees just hovered in the sky. The Krishna's thick, beautiful blue hair appeared like the dark night. The two lotus eyes of Krishna looked like a pair of blue lotus birds. His cheeks resembled two huge bubbles floating in a lake of liquefied blue sapphires. Krishna's attractive ears looked like a pair of fresh Upanishads that are compared to the fruit of the desire creepers. By seeing his glorious son, Nanda felt that he had attained happiness, perfection, and the fulfillment of all his desires. Meeting that embodiment of bliss overwhelmed Nanda with immeasurable satisfaction. He stood motionless, stunned. His face stood erect, and tears flowed from his eyes. He appeared like a person carved in stone or a figure drawn in a painting. For some time, Nanda Maharaj remained in this semi-conscious state like a sleeping man about to awaken. Upananda, Sunanda, and other relatives felt extremely joyful while observing the base of Brahmanas perform the rite of purification for Krishna's birth. To ensure his son's welfare, Nanda Maharaj donated newborn calves to each and every Brahmana, those turning their homes into abode of Surabhi cows. These cows had gold and silver-plated horns and hooves, and jeweled necklaces adorning their necks. In addition, Brajapati Nanda filled the courtyard of their homes with hills of gold, jewels, and sesame seeds. While Nanda distributed charity, the Kamadhanus
touchstones, and desired trees lost their power to produce valuable items. Even the jewel-producing ocean lost their stock of jewels. And the goddess of fortune, the abode of lotuses, have but one lotus in her hand. The auspicious tune, the auspicious news of Krishna's wonderful appearance spread in all directions by word of mouth. Delight danced in the heart of Nanda. His brothers Upananda and Sunanda and all the other Gopas. The Gopas brought many varieties of delicious dairy products such as milk, yogurt, butter, wheat cheese, and hard cheese in jewel-studded pots. The pots were tied to the ends of bamboo poles with jute straps and carried on their shoulders, bedecked with many precious jewels ornaments. The Gopas appeared very handsome. They dressed in beautiful yellow cloth depicting the brilliance of lightning and held staffs topped with gold and jewels in their lotus hands. As a great ocean spread its waves in all directions, the body of Krishna filled the Vrajavasis with unbounded bliss. The Gopas and Gopis enjoyed a grand festival by happily eating and by splashing each other's body with a mixture of yogurt, butter, milk, and condensed milk. The society girls visiting Nanda Maharaj's house experienced more happiness than they had ever felt since their birth. Their minds saturated with joy and satisfaction. Hearing the delightful descriptions of Krishna's child carried away the chariot of their minds and made them abandon all other duties. They became possessed with the desire to see Krishna. Sparkling rupees hung from the necklaces adorning the society girls. Their diamond-studded armlets shone more beautifully than drops of crystal clear water. Their jeweled inlaid golden bangles boasted unparalleled elegance. For this unique festival, they took out some highly ornamented waist belt from their jeweled boxes and tied them around their hips. The sweet jingling of the waist belts resting on their broad hips enhanced the beauty of these society girls. They attracted the minds of everyone with their bulky golden anklets, loosened their braids and graceful gait, which resembled the smooth gliding of swans. Their minds entered a state of enchantment as they gazed upon the captivating beauty of Krishna's transcendental body. To worship Krishna, they brought golden trays full of auspicious articles such as fruits, flowers, yogurt, dulva grass, uncooked rice, and jeweled bedecked lamps. They covered the offering plate with splendid yellow silk cloths and held them in their soft lotus hands. Their jeweled ankle bells vibrated pleasantly as they walked. Beholding the astounding beauty of the delicate baby, the society girls considered the purpose of their eyes fulfilled. They perceived Krishna's perfect birth to be like the appearance of the leaves of an important herbal medicine. Krishna resembled a blue lotus floating in the lake of his parents' affection. After bestowing their blessings for Krishna's prosperity, they worship Krishna with the fragrant flowers and a constant shower of loving glances. With great enthusiasm, the society girls glorified Brajeshwari Yashoda since she had attained the essence of all good fortune by having Krishna as her son. Leaving the maternity room, the society girls entered the assembly hall of Nanda Maharaj's palace. Their faces looked exceedingly beautiful as they sung melodious songs, which resembled the soft, sweet humming of bees moving amidst a cluster of lotus flowers. All the guests bathed in a nectar shower produced by this soothing sound. Overwhelmed with love, they filled their lotus palms with a fragrant oil, turmeric paste, and fresh butter, and started smearing each other's faces and bodies. They looked very attractive with their smiling faces and glittering white teeth. Their red lips seemed more beautiful than red banduka flowers. This incredible display of elegance smashed the pride of the goddess of fortune on the three walls. Carried away with the joy over Krishna's birth, they fearlessly threw cheese balls, butter, and yogurt at each other. One could mistake the white balls of cheese for hailstones, solidified moonlight, or white mud from the floor of the milk ocean. Then they showered each other with buttermilk, aromatic oils, and water mixed with turmeric. Cymbals, damru drums, berries, and big drums vibrated auspicious sound in specific melodies. A celestial concert of precise poetical meters, proper rhythms, and metrical compositions suddenly manifested there. A musical assembly inspired the society girls to sing and dance in midst and merriment. Though not good singers, the will of the Lord, they sang with great virtuoso. Their wonderful songs filled Nanda Maharaj's heart with joy. The combined vibrations of Brahmanas chanting Vedic hymns, the recitation of Puranic lore, and the Padigrates prayers transformed the ethers into Sabda Brahman. The joy of Krishna's birth celebration taxed the drains of Nanda's capital city as they swelled to the brim with milk, yogurt, and other auspicious liquids. Soon, rivers of this nectar flooded the street of the town and permeated the entire atmosphere with a sweet fragrance. Disguising themselves as birds, the demigods descended to Brajapura to happily drink the flood of nectar. These Brajavasis decorated their cups with gold and jeweled ornaments. Then, in great excitement, they smeared them with oil, fresh butter, and turmeric paste. beholding Krishna in their hearts. These fortunate cows look like the essence of the earth's auspiciousness. The whole world resounded with their jubilant bellowing. Absorbed in the ecstasy of Krishna's birth, they forgot about eating and drinking. They said the festival drowned the gopis in an ocean of joy. After offering oil, vermilion, garlands, and utensils in charity to all the assembled gopis, Rohini, the wife of Vasudeva, asked them to bless Krishna. Upon completion of the sacrifice, Upananda and the other relatives felt constant happiness, like taking their beds, keeping the king of Vrindavan in the front. Nanda's relatives offered opulent clothes, jeweled ornament, tambula, garlands, and sandalwood pulp to the guests. Then they humbly requested all in attendance gratification. He performed austerity for the benefit of the whole world. That is how you see a magnanimous person. He suffer for others to enjoy. Upananda and Yashoda Mai, they suffered underwent severe austerity. For what? To bring a son who will liberate the whole world. That is their glory. And Lord Krishna came to expand that glory, to come and glorify them. So Krishna appeared to glorify them. To get something wonderful is not easy. To get something wonderful, very, very difficult. That time Maharaj, when they were doing the austerity, they said, we don't want the children. We don't just want the children. We want the supreme personality of Godhead. And if the child is not up to supreme, that will not come. We don't want any child. We only want the child, the supreme personality of Godhead, who will come and deliver the whole world. Lord Krishna came for that purpose, to come and glorify his devotees. At the same time, by doing that, Krishna will demonstrate his Sringara Rasa as an invitation for those who are also very fortunate. So for this reason, Krishna came with his entourage. Krishna came. So Murashoda, they did all this. The child is not coming. They prayed. Everything they did, the child was not coming. Nanda Maharaj will pacify his wife. Don't worry yourself unnecessarily. Whatever providence have arranged, that is what you should accept. Don't worry yourself. When you try for something and try sincerely, seriously, you try your best, and nothing worse, don't waste your time. Accept it. Don't waste your time. Accept it as providence. So one day, Yashoda Mai said, yes, my husband. There's something I just remember. And the mother said, what is that? You know, we have done everything. I said, yes. We did everything. Yes. There is something which is we have not done yet. So what is that? We have not performed Ekadasi. They are from the internal potency of Krishna expansion. Potency of Krishna expansion. Not ordinary. Not ordinary. Eternal potency. They did not sleep on bed for 1 year. They didn't eat grain for 1 year. When he went, he told me he didn't eat grains for 1 month and he was going to die. So he went to the hospital, the doctor said he's going to die because he's not eating grains. So I laughed at him. Are you sure it's grains? I've seen people who have not eaten grains for years. They are not dead. You were only 1 month? Are you sure it's grains? That doctor who told you that, go and ask him when he studied. Yashodama Nanda Maharaj, for 1 year, there's no grains. No sleeping on the bed. They sleep on the floor. And for those who know what is winter, huh? If you know what is winter, to sleep on the floor in the winter in Vrindavan, not in Nigeria, in Vrindavan, in winter, sleep on the floor. That's not easy. That is not easy. The experience I had for just 2 weeks. The experience I had for 2 weeks. Winter. Now you don't have it. Now you don't have it. If you wash your clothes in Vrindavan, wash it. If you spread it, every day you look at it, the water is dripping from it. Every day you look at the water is dripping. If you want it to dry, you should wear it back. If you want your dress to dry, after washing, wear it, then it will dry. Hang it, it will remain there. That is the cloth. What of the ground? What the ground? The ground. Nanda Maharaj Yashoda, they slept on the ground. And they were not eating, even though it is not grains, but what they were eating, you don't eat in someone's house. It's only in the house you eat. You don't see a person, a blasphemous eyes. That means you don't have to go out. You have to stay in your house. What is that? Prison. Right? They underwent this austerity completely. Towards the end of the austerity, towards the end, as the fasting was going on, they were sincerely observing that. Sincerely, they were observing that. Towards the end, just before the end, as they were sitting contemplating, Mother Yashoda would see, I see like this, from the corner of the eye, you seem to see something wonderful. But the more you turn, the more the thing goes. The more you turn, you never see what is there. But in the mind, you are seeing that. In your mind's eye also, you are seeing that. But Yashoda was seeing a very beautiful, extremely sweet, as you just read the question. Beautiful, like sapphire. You know sapphire? Sapphire is this color. But this is dark. Sapphire is bright, glossy. So Krishna's body is dark, glossy, and very effulgent. So Madhashoda was seeing that. But every time she see, she want to see, but you never see it. Every time it's like that. In her mind, there was nothing there but joy. Nanda Maharaj was feeling the same. After some time, they have to discuss it. See with the experience I'm having. Nanda Maharaj said, yes, I'm having the same experience. But what is happening? in the house, they see as someone is moving, but they don't see the person moving. Then finally, a strange sannyasini came. Very strange sannyasini. I mean, it's somebody they don't know just appeared. As soon as he appeared, Mother Yashoda went to her over the obeisances, placed her head on her lap, and started to cry. Please, mother, I want a child. What is happening is the price we need to pay to have the Krishna is not cheap. The price is not cheap. And we should also understand, who are these people? The internal potency of Krishna energy expanded as Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda longer than the normal days. Do you know why he calculated? Hunger. It is not prema, it is hunger. Not prema of God, it is pushing. It is hunger. He calculated. So similarly, we are calculating the time of breaking the fast. That is not Janmashtami. A person who is calculating the time for breaking the fast is not observing Janmashtami. You are trying to do your own thing. You are doing your own thing, not Janmashtami. Janmashtami is what? Appreciating what is coming. What is coming? It's the jewels of all jewels is coming. And we are expecting that. Why should we expect it to be cheap? Anyone who expects it to be cheap is what? A cheater. What is Janmashtami? So Yashoda Mai cried and begged, Sannyasini, please, I need a blessing. So this person is Yogamaya. Yogamaya. She blessed Yashoda Mai. My dear daughter, don't worry, your desire will be fulfilled. Mother said, my desire, you give me the blessing? Say yes, your desire will be fulfilled. Then don't go. You should stay here with me. Stay here, let me see that this blessing become manifest. You should stay here. So I will hold your feet. She has faith. She has faith that if she stay here with me, I'm sure everything will be nice. Everything will be nice. Therefore, she stayed. She didn't go. She stayed there with her until Yashoda Mai started seeing the symptoms of pregnancy. He saw that. Nanda Maharaj saw that in a dream. A very divine person which they were seeing at the corner of their eyes from the sky was coming and coming and coming. See, like you're sleeping and dreaming. If you're guessing there, in the dream, if you're guessing there, coming, and enter into the heart. And from the heart, enter the womb of his wife. Yashoda Maya was not pregnanted by Nanda Maharaj. So Krishna came, entered the heart, and from the heart came and entered the womb of Yashoda Maya. And this auspicious day, Bhadra month, or Hindi Nakshatra. The Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared in a maternity room. When she was having the sign that is going to deliver, he prepared the room for her, so she stayed there. So exactly 12 midnight, she gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. The same time in Mathura, Devaki and Vasudeva gave birth to the boy. The same time. So Krishna appeared in two places at the same time, as Vasudeva and Govinda. When Krishna appeared, Yashoda Mai slept and forgot the child she gave birth to when she woke up. When Krishna played the drama, she didn't know she gave birth to twins. She didn't know. Even when Krishna told Vasudeva, his father, to take him to Gokul and exchange him, when Vasudeva came also, he didn't see two souls. He only saw the baby girl. He didn't see Krishna Govinda. He only saw the baby girl lying there. So he placed Krishna Vasudeva there in the bed and took the girl away. So Krishna Vasudeva entered into Krishna's being. When that is done, when the arrangement is already done, then Krishna cried as a baby. As soon as he cried, then all the ladies who were sleeping, they woke up to see a sapphire boy, like a blue lotus, lying there. So the beautiful celebration took place. Among all the celebration, there's a celebrant who celebrated from the narrations here. Those who enjoyed most Krishna's appearance were the society girls. They enjoy more than others. They also came with gifts to offer to Lord Krishna. And Krishna did not reject their gift. Ordinarily, they are contaminated, rejected. Their profession is not a good profession, so nobody valued them. But in Vrindavan, they are not ordinary. In Vrindavan, they are not ordinary. They enjoy the most. And everyone who came to see Lord Krishna removed their heart and placed it on his body. All. So that when they were returning back to the house, everybody went back to the house with Krishna, not super soul. They don't have super soul. They have Krishna. We have super soul, but the Brajavasi doesn't have super soul. They only have Krishna. Krishna directly. So we see the celebration here. Look at the celebration, what is taking place. Everybody was happy and satisfied. Nanda Maharaj has exhibited the opulence here. People were using buckets of milk to bathe each other. They used bucket of milk yogurt, ghee. Cheese. They were throwing cheese balls on each other up to the point that the whole place became milky like hailstone where hailstone falls. Milk ocean was created. Means opulence. No scarcity. Another Maharaj had distributed charity here and had put his Lakshmi Devi into shame. Demigod disguised himself and came as beggars to collect a gift. Yes, because this is not just charity. It's not just charity. This is different. It's perfection of life. It's celebrated. So we are celebrating this auspicious appearance of Lord Krishna. By the mercy of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they brought Krishna for us to celebrate. They gave us a chance to perfect our life. So we're eternally indebted to all our chariots who have preserved this jewels, and they are distributing. We wish all of you success in your Krishna consciousness by celebrating Sri Krishna Janmashtami.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Comments? Questions?
You were saying about the fast, when we observe fast, we are thinking when we are going to break it, because we are still on the bodily fifth. So is it better to do fast like that, or it's better not to do fast?
Better to fast without thinking of food. That's better. Better to fast and know exactly why am I doing this. What we are doing is nothing compared to Nanda Maharaj and Shodamai who brought Krishna here for us. Nothing is compared to him. This is not the one they have done before to as Yashoda and Nanda. The Karasi they perform. This one is the immediate one, not the one they did before. So how many hours we are looking at time? Better to don't remember food, to think about the importance of this occasion. That's the best. Let us think, what is the importance of this? Why am I doing this? What does this stand for? What is in there for? What is this? We should think about this. Then we will appreciate. That appreciation will give us the strength to do it.
Hare Krishna. There is a story of carrying Krishna on the basket of and then passing through from jail to the Vrindavan. Where actually is the story which is coming? I could not able to understand the story of this one with Mata Yashoda when they transferred this.
In the morning we explain. We explained it this morning that in Mathura, Vasudeva and Devaki, they gave birth to Krishna. That Krishna is Vasudeva Krishna. That's Vasudeva Krishna. He appeared with 4 hands. That's Vasudeva Krishna. in Gokul Vrindavan, Yashoda Maya gave birth to Krishna, but that is Krishna Govinda. He doesn't have 4 hands, he has 2 hands with flute. But for pastime at the beginning, he didn't manifest his flute. The flute was still invisible. He didn't open his palms, he closed his palms so that nobody would see his symbols, Supreme Personality of God, and understood his God. So, Krishna Vasudeva told Vasudeva, his father, Vasudeva told Vasudeva the difference. But Yashoda has given birth to a baby girl. He should take me there and steal me, put me there and bring the girl here. That's what Vasudeva was carrying. So, see, there are 2 Krishnas here, two Krishnas. One is Krishna Vasudeva, one is Krishna Govinda. They appear at the same time, not different time, the same time. So he went to Vrindavan. He went to Vrindavan to go and join Krishna Govinda. Krishna Govinda. You see, Krishna is fighting cancer. Huh? Krishna does not fight. That is Vasudeva. Krishna only play flute, no fighting. Fighting is Vasudeva. His duty is to enjoy, not to do anything. He's an enjoyer. Yes. He only enjoys, dance with the gopis, and take cows to the forest. That's what he does. Driving the chariot of Arjuna on the battlefield, that is Vasudeva. Speaking Bhagavad Gita, that is Vasudeva. Speaking Bhagavad Gita, that is Vasudeva. So he told his father, take me to Gokul. So then Vasudeva took him and passed through Vishrama Ghat. We're talking this one. Where he passed, that is Vishrama Ghat, to cross the Jamuna. And Jamuna decided to have the association of Krishna. So, although when he entered, the water was divided into 2. But when Vasudeva got to the middle, the water came back. And Jamuna touched. After that, then she went down again. So Vasudeva was able to walk through and brought him to Gokul. So that is what people see. People see this. It's clear? Yes, Balabhadra.
There is saying in mathematics that the 2 partial travel is equal to the hypotenuse. That means a line facing the 2 sides. I don't want to lecture you making that what cannot separate unity and anger from the expression time. They are both one, but cannot neglect one. So go back to the Krishna Bharat appearances. So people are not interested in attending Krishna appearances, but neglecting the other.
That is ignorance. That's ignorance. We cannot get Krishna without Balaram. Yes. So Lord Balaram came first. He's senior. He's senior brother. Senior brother of Krishna. He came first. We need the mercy of Balaram to get Krishna. Just like we need Nityananda Prabhu's mercy to get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we should celebrate it fully, happily, as we are celebrating it. The servant is more important than the master. Yeah, the master will give us this and give us that, but if you don't have the permission of the servant, how will you get the master to get something out of it? So, Balaam is not different from the same Krishna, the same, but is a service form of Krishna, of Godhead. The service form of Krishna is Balaam, or Nitya. Thank you. And clarification. So we should honor the Balaram nicely, then we can get this. Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare
Happy
Krishna.
Janmashtami.
Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful narration. Very, very sweet. Like the narration do not stop. And we are just enjoying it. One question came to my mind that in history, especially ancient history, all the avatars or the savior of the world, whenever they want to come to the world, to save the world, they were always treated with persecution. When we look the Bible, you see Jesus Christ. Herod was trying to kill him before even Moses. They had to hide him in the basket in the river. So and so like that, even in history, something like that. Even Christian also. Why is that? They have the supreme task to save the world. But I don't think why? Why persecution will be awaiting them? Why can they not use that power not to face any persecution?
That is what they came for. That's what they came for. They are doing exactly what they came for. Why are they coming? What is the purpose of their coming? They are coming to destroy the demons. So the demon will do what? They will attack them. So that they will do their duty by killing all of them and set the peace. That is always like that. They came for that. If they are not coming for that, there will be a different situation. But they came to check them for their nonsense activities. Therefore, they are the people who will revolt because they know that, yes, this person is coming to check our activities. Let us check them also. So Kamsa were trying so many things, so many ways to disturb Krishna. Arrested his father and mother. It's not so. Yeah, his father. He arrested his father, jailed him, arrested his own sister, jailed her along with his husband. Why? To kill Krishna, who is coming to disturb his ruling power. So that is the situation. And Krishna started also killing all his people. And then one day, the Muni came to Kamsa. And he said, my friend, why are you not thinking about what you're doing? Huh? Every day you send your associate outside. Do you see anyone come back? You send them there, they got killed. Why can't you just invite the boys to come here? In your own kingdom, it will be easy for you to kill them here instead of sending your people there. He's killing all of them. Ask him to come here. Then it'll be easy for you to just kill him. How comes I say, oh my dear, why you didn't give me this advice? Yes. Oh, thank you. This is a very good idea. See, if you go outside to fight somebody, you'll be defeated. At home you have more power. So at home you have power. That is foreigner. Foreign land, you send it to foreigner, to foreign country. They will have it. They don't know the diplomacy there. But here, you know everything. So you can plan yourself very nicely. Comes and say yes. So let's organize a wrestling match. So invite them, tell them to come and watch the game. That was Narada Muni's trickish advice. So that Kamsa will be killed on time. He wanted to be killed. He did that. So Kamsa quickly, immediately he arranged to fight it and sent for Krishna Balaram to come. So Krishna came. Yeah, the persecution is their duty. That is their duty. How would they execute their duty without that? They will not just go and kill somebody who is not fighting. So they have to make it in that way.
They say Krishna always refutes the battle that first, he always fights. Please, you have one to Krishna, two Krishna, two Krishna. You don't like me to understand that.
See?
When I hear him saying Krishna, the Krishna, the different Krishna that play flute, always enjoy.
Oh, okay.
And the other one is battle that always fighting. So for less engagement like me, I just like instead of hearing that. So for me to know what you can try to expatiate to you as a next academia from this.
Krishna's activities, Krishna's appearance are all mysterious, not common. Not common. Krishna is not a common person. His activities are also not common. His activities are extraordinary, transcendental activities. So to understand Lord Krishna is not easy job. Not easy. One needs heavy amount of bhakti, devotion, purity to understand Lord Krishna. So yes. You have not seen someone appearing, you never see a child appear 2 times at the same time. Even twins, they will not even know each other until they grow up, before they know that they were twins. When Krishna appears in 2 places and he knows it's like Krishna is telling, see, but I saw that give birth to a girl there, go and exchange me. It's a small boy talking like that. Eh? If you're a child talk like that, will you? A small baby just appear and is talking to you. Daddy, can you take me to India? How will you consider that child to be? Right? A small baby just appear now and says, Daddy, I want to go to India. How will you feel? Yeah, even frightened. This is not a child, this is a ghost. Or go and consult. To go and consult some astrologer. Which kind of a child is this? Right? But this is what Krishna did. First of all, appeared a small boy, then became a big man. He appeared as a big man, completely full, as a big man, then become a baby, and he's talking. You know, mysterious? Yeah, that is Krishna. That is Krishna. And it is this way so that we can spend our lifetime to study this mysterious nature of Krishna. That will bring perfection for us. So this is Krishna's a plan to help us to think of him, to study him. Just spend our time to study mysterious appearances, activities. We will get perfection to go back and back to God. Yes.
There's some questions online. The first question is from Narahari. He said, one of Krishna's 64 qualities is that he is all attractive. My question is, are all jivas going to be directly attracted by Krishna's pastimes? That's the first question.
Yes, eventually. Eventually. Everyone is attracted to Krishna, directly or indirectly. Everyone. Even those who does not believe in God, they are attracted to Krishna. We are attracted to Krishna's energy. That's the indirect way of being attracted to Krishna. We are attracted to something in this world. What is that? That thing we are attracted to take origin from Krishna, not independent. See, everyone is attracted to Krishna. For those who are very fortunate, they are attracted directly. For those who are not so fortunate, they will be attracted indirectly. But eventually, we will come to that direct transcendental attraction.
The second question is from Ashwaya. He said, in my family, there has been a tradition of worship of the deities of Lord Krishna as a child. I was gifted in marriage a baby Krishna. Is it right to worship Krishna in baby form, or is it not?
We don't worship Krishna alone. We worship Krishna and Radharani together, not Krishna alone. The idea of baby Krishna is for those who don't have child. They want a child, so they worship baby Krishna so they can have a child. But worshipping Krishna to get the pure love for Krishna is different. That's come from Radha and Krishna worship. This afternoon, as Asuni Prabhu asked me if I did Abhishek also for Adu Gopal. I said no. Why? I don't worship Ladu Gopal. I don't worship. I worship Radha Shamaswami. So I did Abhishek for what I worship. Because I don't worship. It's not my Easter day. My Easter day, personally, I worship Radha Shamaswami. So that's my Easter day. That's what I worship, and that's what I did Abhishek for. So those who that is the idea. Originally, that is the original idea of Ladu Gopal, is to get the child. The people have missed the meaning, and now it has become a popular. Even if you are not looking for a child, you still worship Ladu Gopal as a tradition. But actually, the original idea is for someone who is looking for a child. So they have that worship. So we as devotees, with the knowledge we have, should worship Radha, Krishna, and it's complete. Yes,
something you say in conferences, and it's very difficult for me, because you say if one is doing a kadasi, and eagerly waiting for time for breaking fast. That is not all the time, even in the temple, we are told this is time, it is time for breaking fast.
Yes.
But now, we are fasting now, and waiting the time for
Mahaprasadi Govind.
I don't perform the...
Even those who are sleeping, they wake up.
I find it for me, fasting and don't be looking for the time.
You have to adjust that consciousness. We should adjust that consciousness. We should adjust that kind of thinking. Should adjust. Let us concentrate on the essence of what we are doing. Why am I fasting? We should look at that, not just the fasting. So we are making a big mistake. We are trying to do something, but we are contaminating it. So we won't get the full result. If we want to get the full result, look for the essence. Why are we doing this thing? We should check. If you know the meaning and you know the benefit, we will be thinking of we'll be appreciating the benefit. Oh, I'm going to get Krishna from one Purana, it is said, one Janmashtami is equal to 20 crores of Ekadasi. One Janmashtami fasting is equal to 20 crores, is 200 billion Ekadasi. Is it not something we should appreciate? See what I'm doing, how powerful it is. One who observed Janmashtami will be carried on by Kunta airplane. By Kunta, observe Janmashtami. One Janmashtami, fasting one Janmashtami, you'll be carried on by Kunta airplane to Kunta. So should I think about that, or I should think about my time for eating? if I'm an intelligent person, what should I think of? Should I think about the merit, or I should think about the fasting? Which one is better? So, you understand? It's because we don't know what we are doing. Therefore, we are contaminating what we are trying to do. See, better we know this, so we don't contaminate it, so we go for the full result. We should get the full result. And to get the full result, let us fast nicely. Think about the merit or the importance of what we do. What is the importance of Janmashtami? The Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yesterday we gave example of a commissioner of prison visiting the prison. His visit means what? When a commissioner of prison visits the prison, what is the importance of that visit? He's going to free the prisoners from his visit. They will not just go and visit and go away. They will give some blessing. So this is Janmashtami. Lord Krishna is coming to release us from our prison of material existence. So why can't we think about how merciful Krishna is and think about, oh, when is he coming? When will the Janmashtami come so I can fast fully? Because it's a chance for me to get the ticket for Vaikuntha airplane. Why can't we think about that? We simply think about, oh, what is it? Why is it longer today? Why are they going to finish this discussion? The lecture is getting too long. They say 1 hour lecture, but now you're going to 2 hours. What is he talking now? Can't we go for the next? Say lecture in 1 hour. Look now, Prabhu, tell him to stop now. I'm not extending it. I'm waiting for the Abhishek. It's not ready yet. So we are keeping you busy so you don't feel too much hungry. If you are not doing anything, you feel much hungry. So we are keeping you busy, helping you so you don't feel too much pain.
presentation will come before the
The previous question which came about the Gopal, I heard in some lecture, somebody was telling that we don't have anything to do with Radhu Gopal, we have to do with Radha Krishna. He said like that. At that time I couldn't understand, and I thought maybe some mistake, maybe someone's personal understanding or something. So I don't know, because we have so many devotees who have Radhu Gopal.
Yes.
And people who have children, but the development of rasa, we have 5 kind of rasas when we worship Krishna. So one is Vatsalya ras. So maybe persons who are in Vatsalya ras, they are worshipping Krishna as Radhu Gopal, as their baby and taking care of them. And we don't know which rasa, ultimately they say as you do your devotion, what rasa you belong to, automatically it will come out. So I don't understand this, whether it is visible to worship Radhu Gopal, because not everyone could worship Radha Krishna. That is the highest. But maybe for someone who is a friend of Krishna, he is okay with it. He doesn't want to become a devotee. I don't know, these are very high topics, but
Yes, I understand you. I understand you.
but at the same time, the stress to worship Radha, we stress that we should worship Radha Krishna, but maybe we are not qualified, or maybe we are not at that position. But we don't know our position also. So how does it? I don't know how to.
I understand. It's good. It's a good question. It's good. It is good for us to know. Very, very, very good. Otherwise, we can unnecessarily make offense.
Yes.
If you have half knowledge, you make
Because
offense.
when the person spoke that, but I felt he is just offending, or maybe he is just speaking. I thought it's not right. The person is just saying not worship Radhu Gopal.
Yes, it's not right.
When you confirmed it, I am feeling that yes, I was wrong. So
The Brahmana who came to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he ate his rice. He worshipped Radha Gopal. He worshipped Gopal. He came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya ate his prasadam 3 times before he revealed himself. That is what he worshipped. And there's another devotee also in Nityananda Prabhu's servant. He also worshipped Gopal. And he attained perfection in that, worshipping that. So it is not condemned. I said, I don't have rasa with Radha Gopal. I don't have. And I gave it also. The origin is this. That's the origin. Somebody looking for a child. For rasa, some people they have that relationship, like 2 devotees are mentioned. They are devotees, and that is how they attain Krishna, by worshipping that. So I don't condemn it, but I don't worship. It's not condemned, because there are many devotees who are worshipping that, and they get pure love for Krishna. So they should worship. All right. We're going to be ready. All praises. Ready? All right. Hare Krishna, Sri Krishna Jamasami ki. The Prabhupada ki. Jai Gaura Premanandi. Oh, glorious assembly devotee.
Hare Krishna. Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki.
He didn't tell me that ready. They are going to work.